In the 1970s, China was far from the tech giant it is today. The country was emerging from turmoil, its factories filled with outdated machinery. Advanced electronics were rare, and most people had never seen a computer. Life was rural and agrarian, with technology playing little role in daily existence. The gap between China and the West was immense. While Silicon Valley was inventing the future, China was struggling to catch up. Innovation was stifled, information tightly controlled, and the infrastructure for a tech economy was non-existent. The focus was on basic needs, not digital dreams. Domestic industry imitated rather than innovated, aiming just to replicate foreign achievements. The idea of China leading in technology seemed impossible, yet beneath the surface, a desire for change simmered. The memory of past glories and recent hardships fueled a collective will to improve. This quiet period was not stagnation, but preparation, a nation gathering strength for a transformation. The seeds of ambition were there, waiting for the right moment to awaken. China stood at the starting line, unaware of the race it was about to run. Everything changed in 1978 with Deng Xiaoping's reform and opening up. China welcomed foreign investment, technology, and ideas, launching special economic zones like Shenzhen. These zones became hubs for modern manufacturing and global business practices. Chinese workers learned from international experts, absorbing not just skills but a new mindset. The country quickly evolved from making toys to assembling electronics for the world's biggest brands. This hands-on experience built a foundation of technical skill and industrial capacity. Knowledge flowed in. Students studied abroad at top universities, returning with expertise and entrepreneurial spirit. They became bridges between China's ambition and global innovation. The iron rice bowl cracked, and a new spirit of entrepreneurship emerged. Private enterprises flourished, inspiring millions to pursue their own ventures. The environment was chaotic but vibrant, filled with opportunity. This era was more than economic reform. It was a cultural transformation. People saw that they could create wealth and shape their own futures. The seeds of China's future tech giants were sown in this fertile chaos. A new generation was ready to build, innovate, and dream. The digital dragon was awakening. The stage was set for a technological revolution. The Chinese government didn't just open the market, it became a strategic architect. Leaders targeted key industries like telecommunications, software, and later AI and green energy. Massive resources were funneled into these sectors, blending state guidance with market forces. Education was prioritized, expanding STEM programs and producing millions of skilled graduates. Universities like Tsinghua and Peking became world-class talent factories. The government acted as both investor and customer, launching infrastructure projects that demanded advanced technology. National broadband and high-speed rail projects spurred innovation and created huge domestic markets. State-backed funds nurtured startups, shielding them until they could compete globally. Critics argued this stifled bottom-up innovation, but the results were undeniable. The government's steady hand provided direction and stability. This hybrid model, market dynamism with state support, created a unique tech ecosystem. It coordinated national efforts and focused resources on critical areas. This blueprint became the foundation for China's tech empire. In this new environment, visionary entrepreneurs built legendary companies. Huawei, founded by Ren Zhengfei in 1987, started small but invested heavily in R&D, outpacing competitors with relentless innovation. The internet era brought Alibaba and Tencent. Jack Ma's Alibaba connected small businesses to the world, revolutionizing e-commerce and digital payments with Alipay. Pony Ma's Tencent created QQ and later WeChat, building a digital universe of messaging, payments, and social media. These companies, Huawei, Alibaba, and Tencent, proved Chinese firms could innovate, not just imitate. They understood the local market, executed quickly, and built platforms for countless startups. Their rise symbolized China's technological arrival. They became the backbone of the nation's digital infrastructure. These titans now carry the weight of China's tech ambitions. With a strong foundation, China set its sights on the world's most advanced technologies. Artificial intelligence became a national priority, with a bold plan to lead the world by 2030. Companies like Baidu and SenseTime pioneered facial recognition, language processing, and autonomous driving. China's vast population generated data that fueled rapid AI development. In telecommunications, Huawei led the global race for 5G, investing billions and setting new standards. The government accelerated 5G rollout, making China the world's largest 5G market. In space, China launched the Beidou navigation system, built its own space station, and landed on the far side of the moon. These achievements were both scientific milestones and symbols of national pride. China was no longer content to catch up, it aimed to lead. The push into deep tech showed growing confidence and vision. From AI to space, China became a force at the cutting edge of human ingenuity. The nation was reaching for the stars, literally and figuratively. China's tech rise is, above all, a human story. Millions of students, engineers, and entrepreneurs powered this transformation with relentless ambition. They grew up watching their country change, believing in progress and wanting to be part of it. The intense 996 work culture, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. 6 days a week, reflected their drive and urgency. Sea turtles, returnees from abroad, brought back skills, experience, and a global perspective. They bridged Silicon Valley and China, founding companies and mentoring new entrepreneurs. This fusion of Western innovation and local insight accelerated progress. The tech revolution was built on the aspirations of ordinary people, risk-takers, inventors, and dreamers. They weren't just building apps, they were building a new national identity. Their energy and belief fueled China's technological miracle. They are the unsung heroes of this journey. China's tech revolution faced daunting challenges. Early on, accusations of intellectual property theft and imitation were rampant. Building a culture of true innovation required stronger laws and a shift in mindset. Tensions with the West, especially the US, led to sanctions and tech bans, forcing China to become more self-reliant. This pressure accelerated domestic innovation, especially in semiconductors and software. Internally, rapid growth brought new problems: tech monopolies, data privacy concerns, and worker exploitation. The government responded with regulatory crackdowns, pushing for more responsible growth. The biggest challenge ahead: achieving fundamental scientific breakthroughs, not just application-level innovation. China must foster curiosity-driven research and reward long-term discovery to lead globally. The journey is far from over, but China's determination has already reshaped the world's technological landscape. With focus and resilience, the nation continues to turn obstacles into opportunities. The impact of China's tech rise is now felt across the globe.